In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create an animated GIF using Google Slides. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your Google Chrome browser, and you're going to go to your applications up here on the right hand corner and click on it. You're going to look for your slides, your Google Slides, which is this yellow icon right here that says Slides below, and you're going to open it up by clicking on it. And for this one, we're going to start off with a blank presentation. So we're going to click on it. And the first thing we want to do with any project or anytime we start something new, we're going to want to name it. So at the top left corner where it says Untitled Presentation, all you have to do is click on it. It's going to highlight all those text for you, and you can type the name. So I'm just going to type in Demo GIF. And GIF is a name of a file type that people use to create animated images. And the first thing you're going to want to do when you get to your Google Slides is you're going to want to add a special icon. And to do so, you're going to go to Add-ons. And you're going to go down to Get Add-ons. Similar to how we got Sketchpad. So when we're going to click on Get Add-ons, it's going to open up G Suite Marketplace. And what we're looking for is an application called Creator Studio. CreatorStudio. And once we have that selected, just click Enter. And it's going to bring you to this square that says Save Slides as GIFs and Video Files. So I'm going to go through the process again with you. So I'm going to uninstall it on my end. So you're going to come to this application, and to add it on your Google Slides extensions, you click Install, Continue, then you're going to go down, you're going to select the account you're adding it to. So I'm adding it to my school account. I'm going to go down to the bottom and click Allow. And then it's done. It's added it to my program. Okay, that was step one. Next step is we're going to want to create our slides that we're going to make into a GIF. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to make I'm going to change the size of my slide so it's a little bit smaller. And to change the size of my slide, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to scroll down all the way to the bottom and find Page Setup. And I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to go to this drop down menu here. And I'm going to do a custom size. So I'm going to go to Custom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it 400 by 3.5. Hit Apply. Which that might not be. See, let's just make it 3. Okay, that looks like a good size. So once I get my first slide all set up, I want to add a couple more slides to create my GIF. So there's a few different ways you can go up to the drop down and go to blank slide. You can right click over the slide and click on new slide. You can right click, hit duplicate. As long as you get at least 5, I'm using 5 separate images for this project. And then now that I have my slides, I have my add-on, I'm going to add my first image. And for the self-expression project, we should have already exported our images to our computer. So I'm going to go to add upload from computer. Sorry. It's going to open up my download file where I store my exported images. And I'm going to look for the first one that I created, which was happiness. So I'm going to click on Open. And I'm going to adjust my image a little bit because it's a little bit too much for that. And as you can see, my image is a little bit too small for the slide. So if I wanted to go in, I could go to edit that. I could go to File, back to Page Setup, and I can make this measurement smaller, so I can make it 2.5 inches instead. Gonna hit Apply to see if that worked better. A little better. Still kind of big, but that's okay. So once I get my first image in, want to add my second one. I'll go to my next slide. Go to Insert Images. Go to Upload from Computer. And I'm going to find my next emotion that I created in my collage project, which is anger. I'm going to drop in my anger. I'm going to make it a little bigger so it fits the slide a little better. Move it over. Adjust it a little bit. I'm going to go to my next one. You're going to want to go to Insert Images, Upload from Computer. Looking for sadness. And got my sadness image. Oop, didn't want that. I'm going to move it up to the corner so I can enlarge it. Just adjusting the images so it fits a little better. So there's 3 images. Gonna add in my next 2. Go to Insert Images. Go to Computer. Select your image. I'm gonna put in fear for this one. Looks all scary. And I created these images all using Sketchpad. And then I exported it so it saved it on my computer as a download. This is just the follow-up to that project. And the point of that project was to create 5 separate collages by using your own images or images you find on the internet and stuff like that to express the emotion, the 5 emotions: happiness, sadness, fear, anger, and surprise. So, but now that I have all 5 of my images on each slide, I can go in and create my GIF. This is how I do it. I'm going to go to my add-ons, and I'm going to find Creator Studio, and I'm going to click Open. And it's going to have a sidebar that's going to pop up in a second. And from there, I can make adjustments to my GIF. I can make it as the slides go as fast or as slow as I want to. I usually like to have my GIFs go a little faster. So I'm going to change the intervals, which just affects the speed of your GIF. And I'm going to just use 0.5 seconds. So each slide is going to be 0.5 seconds long. Once I have everything selected, I go to Choose Export Format, and I'm looking for Animated GIF. Once I have that, I'm just going to click Go. And it's going to create my GIF image. When it's finished, it's going to say Render Complete. And now I'm gonna open a new slide, and I'm gonna test that image. And a way to test that image is you can go to Insert Images, and it's going to save it on your Google Drive. So you're gonna want to go to Drive, which is this triangle-looking thing. Gonna click on it, and it's gonna open it up from this drive here. And the file that we created the GIF for should be this first one right here. This was the last one that we created. And all you have to do is click and drag it over. You can make this also change the size of it so it fits. And as you can see, it created a GIF, an animated GIF out of those 5 images. So that's the last part of the self-expression project. Hopefully this tutorial helps you guys out. And you can turn it in on Google Classroom if you go to the Google Classroom, you want to make sure you go to classwork and assignments. So you want to find self-expression collage project, and you're going to click view assignments. And from there, you're going to see a screen similar to the one I'm going to show you right now. I got to use a dummy program to show you what it looks like on the student end. So to turn in your collage project for the GIF, you just go to Add or Create, and you're going to want to go to Google Drive. And it might pop up in our recent, and it did. See, it says Demo GIF. That's the slideshow that we used to create it, but the actual GIF is demogif.gif, and this is the file you want to turn in. And go to Insert. So that's the demo GIF. So that's the actual animated, and you can see a little thumbnail of it moving here in the corner. And to get credit for your other 5 collages, you could turn in the slideshow with it. So you can go to Insert, and that's going to upload the slideshow of the 5 collage images you created. And once you have those connected, all you have to do is go to click Turn In, and that's all that there is for that assignment. Hopefully this helps.